Hey everyone, Reflected here, and today I'd like to tell you about the most important DCS settings. They're not about performance, but they're crucial if you want to enjoy playing campaigns. So, you may or may not know that the designer of the mission has the ability to enforce some realism settings from within the mission. For example, you always fly with easy comms enabled, but the mission forces it off. And then you're surprised why the comms menu only works on the ground, and now you need to use the actual push-to-talk button. Or, you play with external views on, but the mission forces those off like on most multiplayer servers. Now there's a setting under Options Gameplay called
No force from mission, use mine.
It's a checkbox that, if checked, will override those mission settings and your own realism settings will be used. Ha! Cool! Nobody tells me how I play my game, right? Yeah, no. You see, us mission makers are not sadists. We don't usually enforce any settings just to make you suffer. But there are some settings that need to be enforced, otherwise the mission may not work as intended. For example, we enforce civilian traffic off when the mission involves fighting a vehicle on the road. Or we enforce easy comms off to make sure the custom ATC we set up in the mission works. Or I enforce wake turbulence off in World War II missions with 100 bombers. Otherwise you'll be surprised why you have single-digit FPS and then come complain to me. Stuff like that. By default, this checkbox is checked. So even though I enforce some settings within the mission, they won't apply, and I have to keep responding to problems that wouldn't have occurred in the first place had the player been using the mission settings. So please do me and yourself a favor and uncheck that checkbox, and tell your friends about it too, to make sure all campaign missions work as intended. The other thing is mods. I get it. There are some cool free assets and aircraft available and it's fun to fly them, but as long as there's a single unofficial mod in your DCS or Saved Games folder, it may or may not interfere with the game in the weirdest, most unpredictable ways. It probably will though. I once installed the Jet, an unofficial mod, only to find that all infantry units were gone from my World War II missions. Go figure. I've also heard of a campaign not progressing because the guy had a mod installed. These are seldom fully tested to be compatible with everything else. So as long as there's a single file in your DCS folders that didn't come through the module manager, you're wasting your own time and mine trying to troubleshoot any campaign issues that you may have. Don't just disable them, delete them. Custom skins are okay though. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe and ring the bell for more campaign updates. See ya!